Hello! My mind is not prepared for today's stream. My game is not prepared, my PC is not prepared, whatever it is. This is the first time Stream Elements has decided to show up. And I am very surprised. I am seriously surprised. Why does Stream Elements randomly decide to join? What the hell? What the helly? But hello. Hello. However, before we start, I am quickly gonna have to check something. Why is my left monitor turning on and off? What the hell? What the hell is this? Which day is it? It is Tuesday. Tuesday. Alright, you will have Blitz now. But welcome, Hyde. I am very happy to see you. Blitz dead. I mean, it is the game after all. Why is my... Grrr. Aloha, Mip. Hello. I would wish for my left monitor to not keep turning on and off. What the hell am I looking at? Well, I hope they manage. They will manage. Where's Temis? I have seen him today in the chat in the Discord server, but he's been inactive since around afternoon. Yeah, around afternoon. Wherever he is, I hope he's having a fine day. Bum 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 bum. I have the problem of wanting to stream more, but I have the other problem of not being able to stream longer than 2.5 hours, for example, because the game is absolute doo-doo. The times where I was able to play 8 hours a day are long gone. That's over. Play different games? If I get bored of Blitz. Talk about Blitz. I'm sure some people have not seen it yet. I'm gonna leak it. I may get in trouble, who knows. I'm gonna show it. I'm gonna show this. Some people have seen it already. I've shown it. This will be a thing. And there's a high chance I will get it tomorrow. there's a chance to have this avatar in the game tomorrow. That's all I'm not gonna say more. Goated avatar for sure. Actually, since I am bored, I have an idea in my head. Since I finished the Concept 3 mark, and I have this screen in front, or like at the beginning and the end of the stream, or like restroom breaks, the constant changing of looks rigged. Moody. I have the idea of replacing the Progetto with the Concept, because I have the original idea from Temis, where he used the Concept. Let me quickly find. I have to look at every image. Jesus. Well, let's see how fast I can find that one. Let me quickly get back into Blitz so you see something that's more fun. Where's the picture? The cinematic stuff is what I wanted to do yesterday, but I forgot. And now being online makes me realize that I wanted to do it. I am debating about uno momento. Where is it? That's the Progetto. Where the hell? I also still have the Cobra. I just noticed. Yeah, this is the original one. This one's the original picture that I've received from Temis, by Temis, which I find more pleasing than the Progetto. Don't mind bottom left, don't mind Peter's stream. I'll show you the Progetto. I'll compare them right next to each other. That's Blitz in itself. This is how both look. Now, actually, hello, Kalja, I'm happy to see you. But to put into perspective, the problem I have with the Progetto picture, the GUNMARK stripes, you do not realize they exist on this picture. The Concept, on the other hand, you will realize that it has 3 GUNMARKs. But since I'm gonna replace the Progetto with the Concept, where the hell can I put the Progetto? On which map? And not to forget the Cobra. The GUNMARKs need to be white. Well, in that sense, 100%. Where's my 60? There it is. But for now, you said it, Matti. I should play Blitz. Get some matches in. Talk about Faust. Talk about the GUNMARK on the Concept. Copperfield on the Progetto, you say? I'm not wound up. It's fine though. 4 heavies. I'll actually go bridge. I'm a spot. What is another 60? At least one. Please, at least one. Oh, he turned his turret. But not being spotted is great. Very great, even. He's still got spotted. Okay, he's not pushing further. definitely have to... Well, unlucky. What can you do? Why is he there? And why does he do 1.1k with an AP? Huh? Well, I'm hoping to get the first mark. With luck, the second mark. But as the first match, we could say it's a warm-up match, but I'm playing like a wet dog, like a wet poodle. Do you perhaps want to give me your turret front? No. No, he does not want to. Because why? Why would he give me his turret front, huh? Professional gameplay. I mean, what else can you do other than driving back? He's probably gonna go for the FE. Yes, I can peek freely. And FE can finish him. I guess not. Looks like my today's 3 games in 60 TP. Nah. It's gonna get better, of course. See, it's gonna get better. I have no idea how I penned and even hit in the first place, but it's fine. Well, problem will be the FE. The Kran's possibly full life, if I remember. I must skip this song for now. Oh. That ain't good. Fire would be insane, but we cannot have that. Yeah, this is terrible. Please don't pen. Please don't pen. Okay, wonderful. How do you bounce? No. Bounce no allowed. Into the 183. But oh well, what can you do? Oh wow. Oh wow. No, you have to push. Yeah, he pushes. I am incredibly lucky, by the way. I'm not gonna go for the edgy. But Jesus Christ, how? How? Yeah, this is the professional gameplay we were talking about, right? What the fuck? That made no sense at all. And for the last 4th game, I went Charlemagne and did more damage than in 60 TP. Hear me out? Hash guns. The only reason why. We like ourselves some hash. Some bash. Also, I had a check about my certain tank, right? The GUNMARK went up by 2 basic speed. 2 basic speed doesn't seem a lot, but it was at 290, and 290 is already a lot. At least for that tank. So yeah. It's gonna be a lot more fun to play the Phillies. Surely. 100%. 100% though. It's gonna be the other way around for me, Matti. At least today. I believe I'm gonna completely have everything at the beginning, like the luck just now, and then lose everything in the last 10 games. But oh well, you win and lose some. Same as yesterday. Yeah. I wouldn't say same, but similarities will be chosen. They have a 183, which is over there. Oof! You won't pen the second one. But what if I want to have the second one to trade? Are you okay? Is he okay? Is the Rhino doing okay? $116. Grrr. Annoying tank. Is he actually pushing? What a hill. Well, where's 183? Why are I wanna know where they are. Please shoot. Please shoot. Well, I guess I'll use my tungsten for you. There was no need for my tungsten since I did a ping shot. Is he gonna continue going back? I have no idea how that hit. It looked like I was shooting at the tracks of the 183. Hey, what the hell? Yeah, do that. Great shot. Skill-based shot. Oh, that's the lower alpha gun. I shall peek. And miss. Give me that. Give me that. I blame concept. I have no idea who and what bumped me, but I blame concept. Blame concept for everything? Yeah, he was the problem, not the game. The game making me bounce. We hate that tank here. Wait, one sec, let me quickly... Where is it at? We hate it that much, right? We hate it so much that we... Gotta sell that shit stain of a tank. Sell it and buy a 30B. Maybe after I've done the cinematic shot. Maybe then. Maybe. Bam, 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 bam. More luck than skill. 100%. Always was. Always will be. Howl. That's crazy, Paul. What the hell are you? Oh, he's someone who's better than me. They outclass me in every way, in every sense possible. And there's a double griller. I do not wanna peek this because of possible griller. No. Me not gonna do that. What? What the hell? Any grills in the house? Anybody home? There we go. The house? Okay. For fuck's sake, you need Kelly? Oh yeah, I surely need Kelly. Frontal face-off, heavy tanks. I need Kelly. Does the girl want to shoot? that does take away a big portion of the... Watch me hit. Damn. Alright, where's E100? He has to be somewhere. I knew it. Get outclassed. He's not pushing, is he? He is. But he should not overextend. Yep. Do you wish? Who are you? And why are you? Does Greta want to shoot again? Does Greta want to shoot again? I'm wide open. Most likely even spotted. Oh. Okay. I'll take it. I'll 100% take it. What the fuck? I never expected to that. There was too much of a high roll with HE. What the hell? Get over here, E100. Come here! Keep him there, keep him there, keep him there, keep him. Yeah, good job. I seriously never expected to do that much of a HE high roll. What the hell? I believe the grill was at like 890? What? Jesus. Hello. Please 60, do not bounce. Thanks. Capture the base? That wouldn't be useful. Because we will win in almost every way. Does he want to actually do that? Yes, he wants to, and he will get away. 800? I mean, 268. Some random 268 will always roll 800. He did 813, yes. $863 is the max roll, if I recall. Actually, wait. One sec. Wasn't it 670? 670 times 125. 837 is the max roll. And he did 813. Some random 268 and top 32 team. Spider? Clan aiming high. Is he playing with the team? Was it newly created? That's the question for me now. Exists. Basically newly created, okay. Do I know anyone? Well, I've seen him, let's say it that way. I've seen him. For the most part, I don't recognize anyone. It might sound stupid, Culture, but top 32 teams, they gotta play very astonishingly to be a little known. I'm one of the most unknown top 8 players that exist. I'm gonna be honest. Du scheiß Stream-Sniper, Paul. Du kriegst einen Bann, sag ich. Verrückt. But oh well. I hope that Spy will get top 1, of course. Please, no. Yeah, I didn't know, just recognize the clan. Well, I've never heard of Spy before. But also makes sense, since the clan was created. 13... Holy damn, I hate those numbers. 13th of December. You know what? I'll fight the Yo. I will definitely fight not the Yo, but I'm gonna eat some HP. For your sake. Chief, do not peek that. Why would you peek? Oh. Wanna shoot? Want to shoot? What the hell are you? Poor soul. Poor soul. I'm not sad about giving him any HP that I have. Or had. In that sense. And Chief is throwing his tank away. I would expect him to blame me for turning into him, but he won't understand. Actually, no, I cannot peek because of Paul. Paul, that's eine Wand. That's a wall. You greedy bitch. You greedy bitch. Get rid of that greed, Paul. Please, get rid of that greed. What the fuck? Never do that again. Not when I'm watching. Well, I like me some Amarak. First round since 4 months. Still not the reason to put that much pot of greed into the gameplay. Please. Oh soul. But Paul, I'm happy to see that you're playing again. Keep it up. Play more. All night long. Why? Because why not? Right? Why not? Oh, collect them all. Which has been completely nerfed to the ground. By the way, Mati, since I have the crate now. Well, when you say that. Have a look at this, Mati. The chances for tanks. Look at this. The chances have basically gone down into the impossible. And as you can see, you have credits. You have Gold Charm, which is not even 100%, it's 95%. Free XP booster and whatever. It's crazy cringe. And guess what? We're gonna get a tank. Okay. Okay. Well, that works. That absolutely works, I suppose. Was it a Chrysler? Yes. What nation was the Chrysler? You called it. I have no idea how. Especially right before looking at the chances. Chrysler has to be American, right? 0.02. What the fuck? How and why am I able to call that? And why is it even a good tank? It's not terrible, let's say it that way. But what? Bum, ba-dum, bum, ba-bum, bum. Bum, 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 ba-dum. But, Matti, I am looking at stream elements. What am I supposed to look at? It starts with D. Let me... Main. Why, main? Why would you do that, Matti, huh? Why? Explain why. Yeah. Because you goated. I'm very thankful for that. Thank you a lot for that donation. But I'm very fed up again. Because Streamlabs is again not saying anything. Why did you let him have access to your stream elements? He doesn't have access. He just donated, and the donations run over stream elements. And what I can tell you, stream elements is in the chat today, which completely blows my mind because it never has been. And I can get donations on Twitch or YouTube in that case if I have more than 100 followers. Which is also the reason why the stream elements I have currently run over the YouTube channel. That it tested on EU stuff, no risks. In other words, I got to get a couple of more followers. But oh well, I'ma continue and say thanks, Matti. Thanks a lot. Double 60 TP. Thanks to you more. I'm only playing the game. For myself even. Still no 140 game. I'm also not finished with my 60 TP. What the hell? This is gonna work, right? He's gonna push now, because there's at least one more tank. I have no idea how I penned, but I penned. I'll take it. Quite unfair for the risk guy, but oh well. What can you do? Why is the carrier not being punished for overpeaking? XM, go away. It's IS-7, that's a 60, which I don't want. Honestly, because the 60 is in that spot, he should fall back. Murad also understands. Karo's being very greedy. Incredibly greedy. Murad is doing a fine job. That 60 is still the problem. 268 is gonna push. At least I hope. Turn the turret. Okay, shooting AG is crazy. But I'll go back. Even further. Great fun game. The problems of having heavy tanks selected as your tank for today. Yep. My M60 would never, it's fine. Yep, there we go. And I'm now basically pooped. I even do a low roll. Imagine the 60 bounced. Unlucky. It wasn't a round made for dealing more than the damage I have. I could have maybe aimed a second longer on the 60 TP over peaking. But I would lose more HP on the under end. It's fine, I'm okay. I'm okay with that round. What did the patch to the CS63 do again? Talk about balance changes. You don't see them. You don't see them anymore. Okay. It looks like... That's crazy. Alright. I have the channel. I have found the channel. The slides. This is mediums. CS got worse velocity and slight mobility buff. Engine speed was touched positively. Max speed 60 now instead of 58. Camo values increased. Aiming time increased, as in it got better. 50 HP less, and the velocity, shell velocity, was slightly nerfed. But that's with most tanks. It's Wings again, by the way. The song Wings. Masteries? Not a single one so far. But a first class. At least a first class, am I right? Amrak, not a single one as well. What's the bad chat doing? Actually, wait. Since everyone's focused on the bad chat, I can do these. Hello. Get scared of me, bitch. The matching song to the Blackie and Bird situation from some time ago. Absolutely right. Please peek that. Please peek it. He has a new haircut. That projector has a new haircut. You want pen, right? Right? Thanks. Please do not repair yet. Thanks. I would expect the projector to peek over there, or like behind me now. No, he peeks the absolute same angle, and he has more RNG than my whole existence of my life. What? Well, he's taken Minotauro and Tank Destroyer too seriously. 3 games and I guess I hate this game. Where's E100? He moved back. It's only a Minnow and a Grille, right? I did not see 2 E100s, by the way. My mistake. You won't do the same. Please don't. Please stop. Please no. You should not be loud. No. That's my Coppola. Stay away. That's my child. You should not anger. Because it makes me bounce. It's fine. What's the longest word in German? I couldn't pronounce it anymore. I used to be able to, but I forgot. Do you want to give me that slide pixel? No, because I shoot the ground. Nah, there's one word which is longer. That took 500 HP. Wow, Blitz. And I'm basically stuck. What? Never knew that a drop can do that much in Blitz, by the way. Door stuck! Door stuck! Please! I go for my noodles. I'm hungry. Enjoy. Kalja, the longest word. I have found it. It is this one. But the second part of that is the long one. Rindfleisch-Etikettierungsüberwachungsaufgabenübertragungsgesetz. That's how you pronounce it. The longest word. Yet technically, you can say both at the same time, which would actually make sense because it's the whole word as in that sense, which would be Rinderkennzeichnungs- und Rindfleischetikettierungsüberwachungsaufgabenübertragungsgesetz. Henry, wanna know context about stuck E3? Show me the context. Give me that context. I'ma do a round then, if you're still looking. Don't take it in the bad way. Hello, Fugue. Bam, 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 bam. Yes, I have seen your DM. Who are you? And why are you standing right over there? Why is everyone standing right over there? He's gonna pen and I'm gonna bounce, watch. It's the other way around, never mind. You want to repeat? I know it, VK. I will never pronounce that. It'd be an insult to you, to Finnish language. Do not make me pronounce it. Hello! Before pronouncing that, I'd rather give you the worst gameplay or round that I've ever played. Seriously. I would rather not say anything in a different language that I not know or want to learn. Talk about Amrek. There's one Malo. There's a 183. I'm gonna go head on. I'm gonna enjoy that 183. Ow. Oh wow. Oh wow. How the That's where you pen in that angle? Holy damn. Bum, bum, bum. Door stuck! Door stuck! Alright, let me see that. But before I gonna have Oh, I remember that clip. I actually remember. I remember. One sec. Did I not have a browser tab? I believe I made it like this.
Where else could he be? I mean,
holy, that's loud.
He was up here. Oh my god, no way. Bro, he's fucking stuck. What the fuck? Look at him, man.
Door stuck!
Oh my god.
Door
bro.
stuck!
Look
please.
at this. He's shooting the fucking road. What the fuck? Oh my god, bro. Bro was stuck like this, man. But where else could...
Most sane Blitz player. Absolutely most sane Blitz player. But in any case, I have found this song just a bit ago. I want to enjoy it. But it's rather a song for mediums and not a 60 TP going 30. Da hänge ich auch schon, nur rückwärts 90% der Runde und keiner hat geholfen. Man kann es nicht auf die anderen abwälzen, wenn man da hängen bleibt. Geht nicht. Wenn keiner hilft, unlucky. Aber ich bin der Meinung, auch wenn keiner geholfen hat, da hätte es ja eigentlich gar nicht erstmal in die Position kommen sollen. Over peeking like that and getting away with that peek makes me question my ability to play the game. I've watched like 60% maybe, max. And he has a crush on me, the guy. And I have a crush on viewports, as you can clearly see. But I gotta go. Makes no sense for me to stay here. I'm expecting one more shot. Well, the XM leaving mid is a good thing, but not as important as the 183, if not Sherry. I have no idea how I destroyed the tracks, I'll be honest. What the fuck? That makes no sense. Yeah, he's not gonna do it, right? What? He's died. This is not around to here get any percentage. Ba-ba-ba-da.
Over the past 2 hours. What's this? Shh.
Oh? We have another one.
Maybe because I'm shooting APCR. What? That was meant to be AP, bro. Come on. Don't tell me I was shooting APCR. Was I? No way.
Poor Peter. I just want good games for myself today. And I'm losing my mind if it keeps on going like this. Bugging out as in? What's happening? Professional gameplay, by the way. And I can see that we've lost Park. If I don't get onto the bridges fast, there's no way I can do any damage. I'll take it. I'm happy with any damage I can get. This is boring gameplay though. Nothing else can be done. And now he's not spotted. 500 is diabolical. Yet I am unspotted. At least I can until I peek right around here. VKK. I'm not gonna peek until the VKK peeks. Just like that. Important. Very important to get the damage into him. Okay, he's below Minnow. We're behind. He should have a hard time penning anything. That's fine. I have to take what I can get. Well, 60 is doing a good job. I cannot watch mob clips. I cannot, no. It'd probably be too many clips. Bow, bow, bow. Oh. Oh. An hour after stream we get this banger. No, I did not mute myself on accident. I just enjoyed not having to talk for a second. I cannot shoot through the hole. Dude, what the I shoot at that 62A for 150 damage. I have fallen off. I'm gonna shoot that 260 for 200. No, I'm gonna not. I'm gonna shoot that 103 for 270 HP. I theoretically cannot mute myself because the hotkey that I have for muting is F7, and I have to press FN or like function and 7 for my on my keyboard. The one or like the time when I would mute myself, I would press F7 on my second keyboard. That's the one time. And I would have to do a lot to actually accidentally mute myself in that way. Are you sane? No. I have lost my sanity a long time ago. But in any case, it's gonna work out. Just gotta keep on playing. What the hell?
Jeszcze raz i w buzie w piach.
Oh. There we go. Concept, I know you want to peek. Yes, you actually do.
Dostał! Straciliśmy gąsienicę. Czołg unieruchomiony.
No. What the hell?
Załatwiliśmy kolejnego.
My aim is complete poop today. My gameplay is alright, I would say. What the fuck? Talk about it's alright.
Gąsienica uszkodzona.
Why do you exist?
Używać w każdej chwili. Dostał! Gąsienica zerwana. Stoimy. Gąsienica naprawiona. Jazda.
That he's able to give me one more before I can shoot him again. Oh, he was.
Pojazd przeciwnika zniszczony. Gąsienica zerwana.
Well, now my fries are in the bag, because what the fuck is this track shot?
Gąsienica
What the fuck was that track shot? Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. I mean, I went 56 and 3k for the first 20 battles. What's your favorite medium? I have no idea, honestly. I couldn't say which is my favorite medium. By the way, Culture, TVP is pretty strong. I like how the gun feels to me. But I have played overall 70 games. Do not listen to my opinion. I cannot form one because I've played it in 70 games in like 3 different metas, so doesn't my opinion holds no value. CS is currently very much something you want to play. 1-to-1B as well. 62A is strong. M60 is strong. I would also say 1-to-1 because of reactive and tungsten. Lion if you have it. Caro if you have it.
Ruszać się. Chcecie żyć wiecznie?
But I play CS all the time. Well, in that case, try this shit stain if you have it. Caro is worth it. Leo 1 always, without question. But when it comes to tech tree, TVP, yes, would recommend play it. 30B if you have it, but I cannot say an actual opinion about 30B. I can only say that I'm starting to lose my mind because of opinions. But that's life. Life is opinion based. Hallo Demis. He's not gonna spot, is he? Well, it's not the pattern who spotted me. I'm very sure it's not the pattern. Yep, it was the gorilla. Please don't peek. Please don't be stupid. I shouldn't be stupid. Crazy peak. I'm a wet potato sack at this point. Well, I guess hitting him is fine. What the fuck? It's been almost 3 minutes and I'm at 0 damage. Mm, 57 will push. That's not weird, it's just part of life. It's short-term stuff. Means the same if you yourself 0 damage game. No, I blinded the 57. It's not 0. I would have hit the full, of course. Of course. Well, now your gun depression ran out. How do you feel about that? I suppose you have a disconnect. What the fuck? Do not, concept. Please don't do it. Okay. Great. These aren't the matches that I want. They are far from it even. Where's 3.8k? I would love to know myself. Why would you actually do what? That's actually crazy. Is he able to overfeed again? Yes, and he's actually gonna do it. This is not too aggressive. This. I'm about to ban you, Paul. I'm about to throw you the fuck out my chat. Look at you. Look at your greed, bitch. Look at your greed over there. Holy lord, holy cringe. Your greed paid off, I hope. I really hope it paid off. I hope it paid off, Paul. In any case. Up. I'm unsure what to play, what to do. I'm gonna do the cinematic shot. Try KPZ? KPZ 70, you mean?
Time to roll out.
Wait, I forgot. Before I forget.
Time to roll out.
What we're doing? We're doing a cinematic shot. Well, a screenshot. That's what we are doing. Gonna go a little bit over here. Now I wait for the tire tracks. And now I want to wait for the beam. Or wait for this beam to get a little bit more towards this side. Well, it's gonna take a while. Let's see how that looks. Pum, pum, pa-dum, pum.
Let's go!
Now I'm angry about the whirly bird that I have. Should I remove it? Should I? I feel like I should remove it. Bam, 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 bam. Is there any good song?
Move out!
Cinematic shots and they're pure bliss, right? And now we wait. Cinematic shots on Dynasty. The tank doesn't match, at least the camo. Take for example Dynasty, which is in general warm colored map, and then the Thunderbird, the premium camo, which has white aspects, cyan or like turquoise aspects. The red and the black I can agree on, but the main part of the tank is rather cold colored. Can you choose modes? Of course. Oh, you mean in general, as in the modes like I forgot how they're called. Like 10v10 and such. The map with the UFO? You should use 1-to-1 legendary call or camo. The map with the UFO on the moon? The gravity map? No. You cannot. Question is, which camo? I suspect this one. I mean, this is hilarious as a camo, I'll be honest. Pro green. What the fuck you mean pro green? That's Cyber Spring. I don't have a top 4 camo. Bum, ba-dum, bum. No pro green, no, by far. I'm sure this man has pro green. And I wonder why. Absolute goated player. He might not be sane anymore, but I respect him.
Move out!
I like pro blue most. Give me your thoughts. We could also do like a distant thing. This is too far away. Maybe like this. Paul, please tell me why it's mid in your opinion. Because I don't like the camo. It's not about the camo though. Oh, I remember what's happening. I remember what's happening. I had this thing in the T57 thing. The beams, which you see in the background, are replay and game matched. As in, well, not matched. It's not replay and game matched. It's the current moment matched, as in time matched. That's cringe. But maybe if we just let it run like it's supposed to.
Let's get this show on the road.
Ich kann es dir gleich zeigen, Paul. I'll take it like this. Is there any chance you guys have an idea to implement the beams in the background into the GUNMARK? Is there any way? Hmm. Perhaps like this? I'll show you why we are doing this with the concept, culture, and power. Peak. Okay, I'll take it. I'll show you why this is about concept and not British tanks and not whichever map it is and whatever. It's about the GUNMARKs that I've achieved. It's about, one sec, since the store has to load every time my PC crashes, it's about these tanks which I have marked already. In that sense, Cobra, Kran, Progetto. 116 is still missing a picture or like a cinematic, but concept E6 57 heavy. And I can show you, this screen is what I use at the start and end of a stream, and you can see the pictures cycling through. In other words, I can go into this one and show you the next one, which is the E6. I can show you the next one, which is the T57 heavy. I can go into the next one, which is E6 again, but with the temple and in general, the crown picture, in general 100 LT pictures. There's Progetto again, and we are cycling through 9 pictures at the moment. And of course I want to use more pictures, like Cobra, which I have 3 marked. I want to have the concept now. I want to add the 116 soon, but I still have no idea where to place it. That's the general idea behind it. And now, if E100 is missing, I'm very happy to not have hate the thing already at the moment. Alright, now we do this. And we do this. And it's okay. Now we have 10 pictures. And now if I cycle through, we get this picture as well. And that's the concept. And I can go through, and of course, I can add the second picture as well, because why not? $116 Canal Bridge would be cool. But now I need a name which isn't back to back in that sense. So I'm gonna name it. There we go. I'm gonna re-add the source, the directory, and there we go. This is concept. We skip to Kran, 100 LT. Then follows Progetto. I have to take this one out. Heavy, and then it's concept again, E6, concept again, and so on. But talking about taking out the Progetto, thumbnail, Progetto, I'll use that in that sense. I'll copy, put it in there. Ba-ba-da-bam-bam. One second. I have to sort this stuff. 116 canal. I mean, why not do it now? Do you perhaps have any ideas about Cobra? Perhaps, maybe. And of course, which camo on the 116? Because, is the T62 ammo as good as on paper? Its effective armor is decent, but not very much. So I forgot that I got the MBTB, by the way. It's not like you're going to expect lots of bounces, but it's good, yes. It's 100% good. I have this camo, and I of course have the Oculus camo. Cobra in general would be like greenish. Maybe no camo or Cyber Spring. The brown one. I probably... Without camo looks insanely stupid in my eyes. But if we are going to the Cobra, he actually did 4. Well, great. I suppose you want that one, the Oculus. The other, as in the ultra reliable. This one. Question would be which map to use that shit stain on. I guess I'll use Cyber Spring, Cyber Summer. I prefer silver one. Why is Kaijo in the room now, huh? Wait, you have a tank marked. Why is it a 183? Why is that the first tank you 3 mark? No, he's not gonna be learning from you, because he's already going to do it better than you. And that's not a claim or an opinion, that's a fact. I got paid to do 183. How much? $10 for 183. No. Maybe the other side. Maybe like this. With the crane. Perhaps something like this. A corner wedge climb that up. There's whole map as background. A corner wedge. Ah. How can I get the crane into... Yeah, I know the crane. I'm just guessing and trying to see which bridge would look best. The pipes are relevant. Any suggestions what to mark next? Nothing, close the game. Hmm. 116 isn't very photogenic. The tank looks disgusting, is disgusting, will always be disgusting in my eyes. Well, I'll see what I can do. Can I help somehow? I got paid to do 183. Holy damn. Take the 50M camo. Looking camo like E50M and the Gatling. I'm confused. The Evo Monster and Gatling.
进攻时间到。
Yes, no, maybe. Wait. That's not possible. That's the ground power. It's dirt being thrown up. It's not possible. The problem with this shot, in my opinion, the crane is too big, which takes away the gun marks, which are, in that case, in focus. You can't do the crane, in my opinion. This would be my last offer. I should wait for Mati to come back and read that. I'm very happy to not have the stream chat on display at the moment, and I'm very disappointed, Temis. Incredibly disappointed. You cannot imagine how disappointed I am. I'll take this picture. I'm not pleased with it, but I cannot stand looking at this tank any longer. I know why you would go up there, Culture, but the problem I have with that position, you would never use it in a 116. It also probably wouldn't look good. The most simple reason, at least in my eyes, it's the proportion of the map size and such. Also, Matti, have a look at the last 3 messages Temis has sent. And 1 sec. Let's say it that way, Matti. A 35 to 40 degree angle, specifically with a German tank that was used in World War II, is a certain greeting towards someone that I'm not gonna disclose anymore. At least that's what he's trying to get at. And even if it's late, even if your brain isn't working anymore, that's one too much. Way too much. Well, gun up, yes. He wanted or suggested that we use the gun in a 35 to 40 degree angle upwards, and then make it as a tribute to the people, or like the time of use, like you said. I cannot stand for that. No, I will not accept that, and I'm not gonna talk about this anymore. We tested on Twitch now. I am on Twitch, but I can tell you, I am not in the mood to go out for today. I'm a ban Temis for 1 sec for this. Please do. Please do. Well, in any case, let's add the 116 screenshot. And then I'll call for the day. This man, by the way, if any of you see this man called Grieving, send him a heart. A heart, simple heart. Alright. Properties, and then I'll remove this. And then I'll do act directionary. There we go. Now we have a 116 F3. For Cobra, maybe? I cannot do one more cinematic shot, I'll be honest. I'm losing my brain today. But Utah, thank you so much for coming in. Seriously, you may have hit the last couple of minutes, but I'm grateful for everyone that joins. I'll be trying to pull up more often. you just got back from class, you better take your time. I can tell you this much. I'm posting, at the moment, it used to be more active. I'm posting my schedules in the Discord, which should be pinned if you wanna check it out. Perhaps what happens with Themis' VIP? He's not getting it back. But oh well. I'ma add this one and I'ma look for a nice song. And I have found one. Transfer it to me instead. You gotta work for that. In any case, I'ma hop off, I'ma get out, and I'ma hope you guys will enjoy the rest of your evening, night, morning, whatever it is. More love than anyone. More love than anything. I appreciate everything so far.